Baby. No. No. Hi, I just got home from work. Just got home from work. Movie today. Movie today. We doing good. I hope we're doing good. I'm gonna eat a snacky before we play Silly Cowboys. I hope that's okay. That's okay with y'all. I'm kinda hungry. Let me come like eat a snacky before we play Silly Cowboys. We get to watch more of the fun plan. Snack on chips. Who's getting chipped? I'm totally chipped. Let me know if this is too loud. No? That'd be a good idea. Let me know if this is too loud.
At the end of this line is the result of over a century of
With flavor chips. Spicy nacho.
technological progress, decades of research and development, and millions of dollars in funding. At the end of this line
That's
is
what
a
I'm money.
gamble, a bet on a bold new idea, a dangerous, high-stakes experiment. If what is at the end of this
Tali
line
experience.
fails, it is not only a misstep that costs money and time, but a failure that risks something even more valuable: reputation, image, integrity. At the end of this
Tali
line is
experience.
something that, if it works, and works well, could be extremely lucrative, invaluable even, the key to dominating the future. At the end of this line is, oh, hi Mickey.
There you are. Come on in.
This circle represents one person. Let's assume that they are an average American adult. Studies suggest that
Something different for.
this person knows just over 600 people. They trust between 10 and 25 people, and they likely have 1 to 4 close friends, although they might be in the 8% of Americans that report having no close friends. While their network of knowledge, trust, and friendship is small, the number of people that they have interacted with is enormous. The average person has the potential to interact with tens of thousands of people over the course of their lifetime. As a result, we have developed countless methods and skills to engage in these interactions. Our individual approach is heavily shaped by our language, culture, age, and ability, but the way in which each of us interacts is in some part the result of all of the interactions that came before. So given all of this, the complexity, the unpredictability, the emotional, indescribable dance that is two human beings interacting with one another, how would you go about replacing one of these parties with a machine without missing a beat? Where would you even begin? Making the machine into a humanoid form is not a bad place to start, and if you were Walt Disney in the early 1960s, you were already one step ahead of the game. By 1964, Walt and his Imagineers had finished building a fully functioning, lifelike animated figure of Walt's childhood hero, Abraham Lincoln. This animatronic could rise from his chair, gesture, emote, and speak. Walt might have been the only person in the world that had an immediate commercial application for such a technology. Lincoln could not spot weld a Mustang, or defuse a bomb, or even vacuum the floor. The only thing that the Lincoln figure could do was look and move like Abraham Lincoln, and only Walt had a direct path to revenue for such an invention. The animatronic blew audiences away, and both fans and critics alike wondered, what was the next step? There were two obvious paths forward. First, Walt and the Imagineers would try to unbolt Lincoln from his locked position and give him the ability to walk. Second, they could give him the ability to interact with the audience. They could attempt to upgrade Lincoln to be able to listen, respond, and potentially even think like a human. Ultimately, Walt did not pursue these paths. possibly because, for all of his ambition and futurism, he had a keen understanding of practicality. Walt's pre-programmed, voice-acted Abraham Lincoln seemed like magic, but a machine that could walk on its own and think for itself would be sorcery, pure fiction, even to someone as future-minded as Walt. But there was an emerging technology that some believed would be capable of such miracles. A technology that Walt was not intimately familiar with. A technology that would change everything, and eventually continue humanity's pursuit of a living machine, for better or for worse.
Wait a minute. I'm scared.
Walt and the Imagineers faced significant obstacles when they attempted to make a machine look and move like a human, but designing a machine that could behave and interact like one would be even more challenging. Not only would this require additional technology, but it would require a new methodology for engineering interactions between mechanical characters and guests. There are three
See
primary
what you did
methods
there.
for
That's
governing
funny.
the behavior of a machine. The first category is scripted behaviors. Scripted behaviors encompass all of the ways that a designer can dictate a character's behavior prior to the interaction. In the golden age of automata, the movement of figures was often controlled using complex cams. When programming the Lincoln animatronic, the Imagineers used audio tones recorded onto magnetic tape to store the figure's movements. Both of these pre-programming techniques would be considered scripted behaviors. Because these types of behaviors have to be determined in advance, characters that rely solely on scripting cannot truly be interactive. When Walt was developing the animatronics in the late 1950s, he pitched a dinner show in which a mechanical figure would interact with the audience. Since this was not possible at the time, the Imagineers considered faking the call and response by scripting both sides of the interaction. They planned to pump pre-recorded questions into the room, hoping that diners would think a live guest in the crowd was interacting with the animatronic. While this could have been an interesting illusion, it would not have resulted in a true interactive character. In order for a guest and a character to have a true exchange, a designer would need to utilize methods from the other behavior categories, the second of which is puppeteered behaviors. Puppeteered behaviors allow for a human to operate the mechanical character in real time. Just as traditional puppeteers use their physical strength to direct the movement of their puppet, a human operator can trigger and control aspects of mechanical characters. While not the intended use, the harness that Imagineer Wathel Rogers wore to program some of the original animatronics resulted in a puppeteered animatronic character. Puppeteer behaviors also include the live voicing of a character, which can allow for an actual conversation with a guest in a way that pre-recorded dialogue cannot. Finally, the third category is the behavior type that in Walt's time felt the furthest away: autonomous behaviors. This category allows a machine to intake information from its environment, decipher its meaning, and generate a response, all without the direct, explicit input of a human. By the time that Walt and the Imagineers were developing animatronics, most researchers agreed that the machine most likely to achieve such feats would be the programmable, electronic, general-purpose digital computer. But these types of automated behaviors, if possible at all, were still a long way out. However, that did not stop people from dreaming of the day that a computer could behave like a human. In 1950, English computer scientist Alan Turing published a paper titled Computing Machinery and Intelligence, which proposed a framework to evaluate a theoretical thinking machine. In his paper, Turing outlined a test that he called the imitation game, in which a human interrogator delivers written questions to two hidden participants, one human and one computer. Turing argued that if the interrogator could not reliably distinguish between the two based on their answers, then the computer might be considered an intelligent machine. In 1955, American computer scientist John McCarthy was credited with coining the term artificial intelligence. 4 years later, in 1959, IBM employee Arthur Samuel coined the term machine learning. A subset of artificial intelligence, machine learning enables computers to analyze data and improve their performance over time, without the need for additional programming by a human. While researchers developed frameworks for replicating human intelligence, computers were making progress on the replication of other processes, such as hearing and speaking. In 1961, IBM introduced the shoebox, which could recognize when a user spoke the digits 0 through 9, as well as 6 other English words: plus, minus,
Time to call the
total,
shoebox.
subtotal, false, and off. That same year, scientists at Bell Labs created a speech synthesis program capable of speaking and even singing in English. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, boo.
Huey, John Madden, Von Madden.
In 1966, MIT professor Joseph Weizenbaum unveiled ELIZA, one of the world's first chatbots. ELIZA was programmed to simulate an intake meeting with the therapist. The program was not accomplished with machine learning, but rather by looking for select keywords in a user's input, and then transforming these into ELIZA's responses. For instance, if a user said, "I am sad," ELIZA would recognize sad and respond with one of 4 outputs. I'm sure
Mason? You won't be Johnny with the drink dish. Go one more here.
it's not pleasant to be sad. Can you explain what made you sad? I am sorry to hear you are sad. Do you think coming here will help you not be sad? If a user instead typed, "I am banana," ELIZA was not capable of recognizing the word banana, or realizing that this does not make any sense. Instead, ELIZA recognized the phrase "I am" and would remix the user's input into one of 4 responses. In this case, how long have you been banana? Do you believe it normal
Banana.
to be banana? Do you enjoy being
Banana.
banana? And is it because
Banana.
you are banana that you came to me? The variability
Banana.
of the outputs were programmed to give the illusion that ELIZA was really thinking. Weizenbaum knew ELIZA's limitations and created the chatbot solely as an experiment. However, when associates of Weizenbaum tested the program, some believed that there was life in the machine. Weizenbaum, who knew that there definitely was not, spent significant time arguing against his own creation's sentience. The same year that Weizenbaum debuted
Funny.
ELIZA, Disneyland began to embrace the
Thank you for the follow. We're a battalion.
Information Age. In January of 1966, the Imagineers purchased Disneyland's first computer. We know this because if you bought a computer in 1966, you might make the news. On January 28th, the Anaheim Bulletin reported on the park's purchase of the PDS 1020, a computer designed by Pacific Data Systems. The machine was described as a desk computer, not a desktop computer, but a desk computer.
That's crazy. Can you guys imagine a world without computers? It's like less than 100 years ago. Because computers nowadays are so integrated into our society, it's impossible to imagine a world without them.
A computer that was shaped like a desk, so you could sit at it, or on it, even holding a flower, if you like. The PDS 1020 was powerful and compact for its time, but computers were still nowhere close to becoming consumer products. They were not even versatile enough to be used in most creative professions. The PDS 1020, as you can see, doesn't even have a screen.
Computer.
Most commercial machines at this point still used a combination of an electronic typewriter and punch tape. The PDS 1020 was also expensive, costing $600.
That's about how much an actual PC costs today.
$75 per month to lease, or around
Ugh.
$6,700 today.
Never mind. That's per month. Never mind.
The report speculated that the machine would be put to use designing and engineering Disneyland's new attractions, and could possibly assist in the programming of the park's new audio animatronic figures. It is not clear exactly what tasks the PDS 1020 ended up doing at Disneyland, or if Walt was aware of the machine and its potential uses. Walt would pass away on December 15, 1966, less than a year after Disneyland's purchase of the PDS 1020. At the time of Walt's death, the computer was only beginning to show its true potential. Had Walt survived just a few more years, he would have seen the revolution ahead of him. Unfortunately, this was not to be, and by pure coincidence, Walt, whose legacy would be as steeped in futurism as it was nostalgia, was precluded from viewing and likely participating in the radically different future that computers would bring. After Walt's death, his
Look, computer.
brother, Roy O. Disney, took control of the company and attempted to continue many of the projects that Walt had proposed before his passing. The most ambitious of these was Disney World and its proposed city of the future, Epcot. Roy would shelve the city project and focus efforts on the theme park and resort aspects of Walt's Florida project, opening the newly named Walt Disney World Resort and the Magic Kingdom theme park in October of 1971. The Magic Kingdom would be incredibly similar to Disneyland on the surface, but behind the scenes, the new park was far more advanced than its predecessor. Keeping with the spirit of Walt's proposal, several attractions' ride systems, as well as the resort's monorails, were operated using computer programs. One of the most impressive implementations of the computer in the new park was named DAX, the Digital Animation Control System. This patented system enabled Disney to program and store audio animatronic performances using the computer. This change allowed the Imagineers to create new, elaborate animatronic stage shows, including one of Walt's dreams, the Hall of Presidents. But the most complex animatronic in the Magic Kingdom, Disney's first attempt at advancing the art form without Walt, was an animated figure of Mickey Mouse. The Mickey Mouse Revue was a stage show in which Mickey conducted...
You left Demolition Man? Please, though.
an orchestra of Disney characters, reportedly a concept that Walt had floated years prior. Mickey was Walt's most famous creation, and he was the company's mascot. His image was heavily protected by Walt Disney Productions, to the point that Mickey's original mischievous persona was softened to make him a more affable, and to some, bland character.
Mickey is very well known around the world, but the duck came along as a result of too many taboos put onto Mickey Mouse. People didn't feel that Mickey could blow his top like the duck. He had to maintain a certain dignity.
The Mickey Mouse Revue would be the first time Mickey was depicted as an animatronic, and there was a certain level of risk in translating such a valuable legacy character to the nascent art form. The Imagineers put a significant amount of care into the design, and the Mickey Mouse animatronic ended up being the most complicated figure the team had ever built, with some reports saying that it had as many or more functions than the Abraham Lincoln animatronic. While there was a definite risk in depicting Mickey, the Mickey Mouse Revue, and Walt Disney World as a whole, was more the result of conservative decision-making than it was creative gambles. Just 2 months after the Magic Kingdom opened, Roy Disney would pass away. Disney's new leadership team, which was composed of many of Walt's trusted executives, doubled down on risk mitigation, choosing to guide the company with the often recited question, what would Walt do? Was this a feasible strategy to keep up with the times? Well, in 1971, the same year that Magic Kingdom opened, the Kenback Corporation debuted the Kenback One, the world's first personal computer. That same year, the first commercially available microprocessor, the Intel 4004, was released. Soon after, the Xerox Alto computer system was completed, becoming one of the first machines to feature an attached screen with a graphical user interface that users could navigate using a mouse. As computers evolved, their potential uses grew exponentially. In 1971, engineers Nolan Bushnell and Ted Dabney created the first arcade video game, named Computer Space. The following year, the two incorporated their company, Atari, and released another video game, Pong. In 1972, two graduate students at the University of Utah, Edwin Catmull and Fred Park, created a short film generated entirely on a computer. The result was one of the earliest examples of computer-generated graphics, and it showcased the versatility of computers in creative fields. By the late 70s, arcade games were advancing at a rapid rate, and a few companies, including Atari, were developing video game consoles for the home. In 1977, Bushnell opened a new type of entertainment concept, combining arcade games, pizza, and Disney-style animatronics. Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater opened to rave reviews, and soon, the franchise would spread computer-programmed themed entertainment throughout the country.
Do you think it's possible for us to create a human being?
Look at the technology we have now compared to 5 years ago and extrapolate what's going to happen in the next 10 to 20 years. Yes, eventually we'll be able to create a cybernetic human being.
The film industry was also finding commercial uses
new
for the
team,
computer. The animated hand experiment done by Catmull and Park would appear in the 1976 film Future World. The following year, the space opera Star Wars premiered. The film, directed by the young George Lucas, was a massive hit, and its success was in part attributed to its groundbreaking special effects. Audiences were amazed by the exciting space battles, mostly accomplished by filming miniatures with the Dijkstraflex, a computer-controlled camera rig. Less exciting, but just as impressive, was the film's inclusion of a short scene created using three-dimensional computer graphics. After the success of Star Wars, George Lucas saw immense potential in computer-generated imagery, and he hired Ed Catmull to start a computer division within Lucasfilm to continue research into CGI. And then there was Walt Disney Productions. Only a decade after Walt's passing, the company was already in a precarious position. The emergence of the new age of film spectacles such as Star Wars, as well as the rising popularity of more violent and crude films, had obliterated Disney's live-action film business, and the animation studio was not faring much better. The parks was the only division performing consistently well, and Disney was expanding the business by developing Walt Disney World's second gate, named Epcot
What's
7.
that?
Walt's initial city concept had evolved into a less risky but still expensive theme park, billed as a permanent World's Fair, with a focus on culture and technological innovations. As had been part of Walt's city plan, Disney recruited major corporations to sponsor the park's pavilions. This collaboration not only resulted in Disney receiving the funds to construct much of the park, but the Imagineers were also given access to the state-of-the-art technology that these companies were developing. This was especially valuable during a period in which Disney's internal innovation had slowed. Many of these companies had internal research and development departments that were working on innovations that were intriguing but not yet ready to be sold.
Looks like was betrayed by Star Wars? What do you mean? What do you betray? What do you mean? Just concluding to keep her legacy and Disney fought it. Jewish chose not beaten. The Disney. You Kathleen Kennedy also. Excuse me, didn't Kathleen Kennedy also say she didn't watch the European media hearing the thoughts or anything like that?
Products.
Bell Labs engineers and scientists are busy teaching a computer how to speak your language.
Okay, let's hear it.
Don't you like me better now?
Oh, that's good.
Tech demonstrations were typically
Hey.
confined to R&D departments and university laboratories, but Disney was in
You trust it because of the movie she produced with Spielberg? You didn't forget what you wanted. And still not name. You didn't do that now? I don't know now. No. Oh. Never mind, I can't do it now. I'll do it later. This was all of the continuous trilogy, leading material for the movies. Look at this now. Where did this was all of the Star Wars? He wasn't too old. He did it because he didn't want. He wanted to step away from business management. He wanted to get into like philanthropy and stuff like that. He definitely wasn't too old. Clint Eastwood is like, what? They are answer. Eastwood is almost 100 and he's still directing movies. And even still, that doesn't mean he had to give it away. He just wanted to step away because he wanted to. He gave it away because he wanted to step away from the business life, move into like philanthropy and stuff like
in a
that.
unique position to take
Which
these
is fair.
glimpses of the future and immediately put them in
Much
front of
enough.
the public, in the same way that World's Fairs had for over a century. This resulted in Epcot Center displaying many authentic future technologies, one of the most interesting of which was the first in a new breed of character for the Disney parks. Up to this point, Disneyland and the Magic Kingdom had been populated by two types of character interactions: costumed characters and face characters. Costumed characters, such as Mickey Mouse, can pose, play,
Mickey Mouse.
dance, and joke with guests, but they cannot speak. The performers are required to embody the spirit of their character through pantomiming and body movements only.
As you go out to greet your audience, remember that the voices of Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto are easily recognized, and the children are not fooled by imitation. The first rule is that you do not talk.
Face
You know, I feel like the first rule would be like, don't murder the guests, but you know, that's just me. Ezra, thank you for the tier 1.
characters, such as the Disney princesses, are performed by people that closely resemble their character. Their faces are visible, and they are allowed to speak and interact with guests, although they are trained to keep their conversation within their character's backstory and personality. There were, of course, several non-interactive characters, such as Disney's ever-improving animatronic technology, but there had always been a clear distinction between live characters and programmed characters. These lines would begin to blur after the opening of Epcot Center. When computer manufacturer Sperry Univac signed on as Epcot Center's official computer provider, the company hoped to use its sponsorship as an opportunity to address the public's growing concerns over the powerful technology. Sperry Univac wanted to help the public understand that computers were friendly. They would not cause doomsday yet, and they would only replace most jobs, not computers were friendly. They would not cause doomsday yet. And they would only replace most jobs, not all. What the Imagineers created for Sperry Univac as part of this effort was something entirely new: a character interaction without a human operator. In Epcot Center's Communicore East exhibit hall, above the chatter of technological displays, a childlike voice could be heard interacting with guests. This was Smart One, a friendly robotic character that acted as an ambassador for the computer. The figure itself had limited movement, only being capable of lifting.
I think it's not a rap god.
One of his arms and turning his head. Lighting effects provided mouth and eye movements, and the figure stood on a rotating platform, allowing him to turn 360 degrees. Smart One was placed directly under a display board and surrounded by 6 telephones. If a guest wanted to interact with Smart One, they would need to queue by taking a place in front of one of the phones. On each console, a number indicated how many turns each guest was from their interaction. When Smart One focused on a guest, he would turn to face them. Smart One was computer controlled, and while he was an interactive character, he was not designed to have an open conversation with guests. Rather, he would engage the guest in a game. The majority of Smart One's programming was scripted behavior, using an interaction technique known as a dialogue tree. Dialogue trees are branching conversation structures that present the player, in this case the guest, with a limited number of possible responses to choose from. Each choice takes the interaction in a different direction, diverging from and converging with various paths. When done well, dialogue trees can give the illusion of an open interaction while masking the limited number of outcomes. This was also a step up from Weizenbaum's ELIZA, which had no element of progression through the interaction and simply transformed a user's text input. Uniquely, Smart 1 featured an autonomous behavior, speech recognition. The progression through Smart 1's dialogue trees was triggered by the words the guest spoke into the telephone. Smart 1's games included Guess the Number, Guess the Birthday Month, and Trivia. All of these were designed so the guests only needed to respond into their phone with a yes or no answer, and thus the computer system running Smart 1 only needed to be able to recognize these two words. Smart 1's dialogue
It's Akinator.
tree worked in tandem with his digital display. For instance, in Guess the Number, Smart 1 would ask guests to think of a number between 1 and 10. He would then display 4 numbers and ask the guest if their number was on the screen. If the guest responded yes, then Smart 1 would move forward, attempting to narrow down the 4 possible numbers by displaying 2 of them in another group of 4. If the guest said no, Smart 1 could only narrow it down to 6 numbers, in which case he would display 3 of the 6 remaining in another group of 4. Regardless of the path that the guest followed, Smart 1 needed at least 3 and at most 4 questions to guess their number. If Smart 1 could not hear the guest or recognize their input, he had several fail-safe phrases that he would say in response. A subtle but notable aspect of these phrases is that Smart 1 would always take responsibility if he could not understand the input. This was one of the first entries in a new realm of empathetic programming techniques. In the nearly 3 decades since Disneyland had opened, the Disney parks had developed detailed protocols for how their costumed and face characters should interact with guests, both to create a great interaction and to protect the character's image and therefore Disney's. Smart 1 was unique in that this was the first time that the Imagineers had to literally program these ideas into a character, and blame absorption was a great technique to uphold the friendliness of the character. Another clever aspect of the interaction is that Smart 1 did not ask if he was right at the end of the game. He simply revealed his guess and thanked the player for participating, avoiding any possible dispute at the end of the experience. These little touches vastly improved the quality of the guest's interaction with the character. Smart 1 wasn't particularly quick in his responses, and his limitations were no secret. But this friendly little robot was the starting point for an entirely new category of character, a type of experience that would soon transform the very idea of what a theme park could be. In 1984, just 2 years after the opening of Epcot Center, Disney's degrading financial situation resulted in a boardroom coup, in which Walt's nephew and Roy's son, Roy E. Disney, ousted Walt's son-in-law, Ron Miller, from the chief executive position. Much of the old regime was cleared out to make way for a new leadership team, consisting of Paramount President Michael Eisner, Paramount President of Production Jeffrey Katzenberg, and former Warner Brothers executive Frank Wells. Early on in their tenure, the executive team was presented with a unique opportunity. George Lucas was going through a divorce, which had put a significant strain on his finances. As a result, he was forced to spin off Lucasfilm's graphics group into its own company. In its 8 years of operation, the graphics group had been producing impressive CGI, and the division dreamed of one day animating the first computer-generated feature film. Roy E. Disney was a proponent of purchasing Lucas's shares in the company, but Katzenberg, Eisner, and Wells were too distracted repositioning Disney to take the offer seriously. The Lucasfilm graphics group would eventually receive its investment from tech mogul Steve Jobs, who had recently been ousted from his own company, Apple Computers. With Jobs as its chairman, the newly independent animation studio was renamed to Pixar. Whether Disney had missed out on an opportunity or dodged a bullet had yet to be seen, but the risky acquisition did not align with the executive team's vision for the company's turnaround. As Wells said when he declined the offer, quote, "We are not an R&D company."
Freaking. Howdy. I done snacking. I should turn this off. Oh. I done snacky, so I need to go wash my hands and stuff real quick, and I'll be right back and we'll play a video game. Yeah, I will be right back. Back for a second. That's my mute. I returned. And let's boot up silly video game. Oh. Oops. Oh. What's going on? Yeah. Below. Being a steam, I can't right now. I literally can't right now. Oh, they'll be fine. Won't be long. You will be fine, woman, I swear. Bring him, Jane. Can't you add me? Because I can't open Steam right now. Chill out. Chill. You're gonna give me an aneurysm. I physically cannot open Steam while I stream. It will not let me. Just wait. You'll be fine. Game jump scared, game jump scared, game jump scared. Anyways, let's go look for this guy. Buddy.
Whoa, that's amazing.
If you say so.
Are you Magnifico by any chance?
I'm not going back. She's a witch. She's a witch.
Who?
Presta.
Well,
Marjorie.
she cares about you a lot.
Well, I'm the talent. It's me. It's all me. I share the money with her, and, you know, that thing. No, stay away. You've made love to her, haven't you?
No, that's not it.
She's a succubus. She's a succubus. Stay away from me.
Hey, partner, come back here.
It's the season not letting me soup, and that's it.
Where are you running off? You got the wrong end of this. Hey, will you talk?
I'm going it alone.
Running ain't solving anything. You're starting to irritate. What the hell you pulling here? You're here, I'm gonna find you.
Eh?
That's a neat trick.
It's
Damn it.
It's soup, I'm really tired and my senses are in proper more than usual. You're fine, so don't worry.
Now there's you gone.
You went this way.
Can't magic out of this, partner. Come on. Now, she
What?
ain't as bad as all...
Yeah.
over here, Dunny.
Man, a Twiggy.
Well, you led me on a merry old dance. Come on down now. Lady said you had a contract.
You want me? Come and get me.
Hey, hold on there.
So long,
Damn it.
dummy.
Where are you? Really, little Rudy? Too bad about that train.
gonna jump on the train.
Oh, damn it! Ah! Oh, oh, but oh no, 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 no! No, I can't. Put me down! I ain't back. I'm gone on the next train to the Great White Way.
Really? You got enough for a ticket? Because the way Big Fanny tells it, you spent all of our takings on a case of the French pox.
Maybe I did. So what? What do you need a stub of a showman for? Same bad jokes? The same cheap tricks? In a package half the size? You got Bertram. You got Dummy over there. Who is Dummy anyway? The missing link? Shut up, you dimwit. You sold me out.
You should watch your mouth.
You don't need me. You're better off without me. Even you, Dummy. Go on, clear off. Aim for the top, all of you. I'm out of food and I'm out of ideas. Leave me for the bears. I won't be more than a mouthful.
You robbed me.
Whoa.
You robbed your brother. So you are going to be pulling rabbits out of your ass until you are as old as you are tiny. Put them up there.
What does that mean?
Some friends.
We ain't friends.
Oh,
We're family, as much as it pains me to say it.
family. Still after everything?
Of course, you silly little man.
And him?
Met him at the bar, agreed to help.
Sleeping rough don't suit me much.
I know. Come to Mama.
Oh, I did miss you.
Now, don't you ever run off on us like that again.
Back together! Back together!
Look at all the bugs. Gross.
Thanks to you. Thank him, boys.
Thank you!
Thanks for nothing, dummy.
No, get in the back. We ought to give you a piece of the gate on our next show. You earned it.
Huh?
We'll be playing Saint Denis next. Check with the box office. Here.
No one said anything about splitting the gate.
Oh, shut up. Half man and half wit.
Bye-bye.
What I done to deserve you, too?
You're right then. He's so tiny. He is very tiny. Really mieux. Edger, why didn't we follow the cart? That'd be funny if I did, but no.
My girl.
Missing an outfit? Why am I missing an outfit? This dude takes like 2 puffs and then he's done with it. So bored, be on board. Nothing to dare, you can watch me tween. Do you guys like my horsing? This is opera. TM opera. But it's still doing nothing, which makes me bored. I'm gonna draw or something. I don't know.
Give me the damn bag. He has a gun. I
I couldn't get up to him in time. No, I'm not yelling TM Opera. I like TM Opera. Slow on the uptake? I'm not slow. I just couldn't get up to him in time. There's nothing I could have done there. You're right, we'll reload. The game will load. Yeah. Even reload, let me do most games except for those I rage quit. Honestly, I don't know what I could have done there. It's alright. It's whatever.
Spread the word! The Moine ain't lying! Oh, you bomb and then run? You boys are pathetic.
Why? Why? Why do I have a wanted level? Why? Should not have had a wanted level there, but okay. Yeah. Look at you. We're gonna have to hurry. I shot him dead because they set the police station on fire. They blew it up. And they only set a bomb in front of the police station and blew it up. That's why I shot him.
Easy there, girl.
Can I do this mission though?
Howdy there, stranger.
Yes?
Sorry. I'm looking for, the mayor?
Yes. Please, Mr. Kilgore, or what was it?
I forget.
Quite. Welcome to government. Democracy. An interesting idea, huh? Monsieur Lemieux?
Democracy.
Oh, hello, friend.
Hello. Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, really? Okay. Now, you are not going to rob me again, are you?
No. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. But you are not a very popular man. There's all kinds of nasty people want to speak to you, Mr. Tacitus.
I know.
They won't hear anything about you from me. But...
yeah, there's always a but.
Of course, I'm a politician.
Who needs killing?
Nobody. We're not savages, merely Frenchmen. Don't be
What's the
ridiculous.
difference?
Killing? Oh, dear. Terrifying, yes.
I suppose I can do that almost as well as kill.
I'm sure you can. Now, it's all very ethical. You see, I've been trying to open a major museum, a place of culture to elevate people's souls. And what do museums need? Art. And how do you buy art?
I don't know.
I buy art of some nasty little man from Paris selling me some destitute aristocrat's collection of old masters that it turns out he may have been painting himself.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. But these are good paintings. I can't make the difference, and I'm French. Only this even nastier little man from New Haven has come here to verify my paintings, and he's saying that they're all fake.
So?
So perhaps he can be persuaded to revise his opinion.
Oh, he's been so beastly.
Exactly. Now, Jean-Marc, perhaps you can take Mr. Arthur, Mr. Tacitus, to meet little Professor Shitface and have a word with him. Saint-Denis welcomes you like a son, sir. Bonne chance.
Politics. Going in a couch?
Come, sir, if you don't mind. The gallery is just at the end of this avenue.
Am I driving?
As I
I'm
said,
driving?
He's a beastly man, this professor.
Believe me, friend, you ain't seen beastly yet. Not even close.
You know, I thought we French had a monopoly on arrogance, but no. An overeducated American can be far, far worse.
Luckily, there ain't too many overeducated Americans around.
Yes, indeed. The mayor had such grand plans for our city and its people. We shall have truly broad democracy, working for the rich and the poor alike. The gallery is just up ahead. There, Mr. Arthur, there!
Oh, what's his name again?
Professor Shiftaker.
Democracy. Pepper is following me.
Professor? Excuse me.
Ah, hello.
The mayor asked me to get a preview of your findings in there.
The mayor knows very well what I've found. Every painting was a brazen fraud.
That's a big claim. One that's gonna upset a lot of people, myself included.
I'm afraid that's just hard cheese. Now I've got a train to catch back to New Haven.
Hold on. I see it's gonna take a fist in your face to persuade you.
Oh, wait.
I gotta punch you to change your mind.
I couldn't. My reputation.
You gonna think of your reputation when your brain is jelly?
I'd never be published again.
see, Professor? An academic reputation is really far less important than a broken nose.
Yes, sir. I see that now.
The thing is, now people are gonna look at those paintings and love them, so you're helping people, really. You know I'm right, Professor. Please do not get me upset with you again.
No, sir. You're right. You're very, very right.
So you're gonna send the mayor what he needs. Because otherwise, I'll be in New Haven.
No. We don't want that.
Of course we
I'll
don't.
write my paper this evening, sir.
Very good, Professor. Very good.
What do you even do? He said the mayor's paintings were fake. And the mayor is like, well, they are fake, but the people don't need to know they're fake. So. It's like if I went up to the owner of PSA and was like, yes, these cards are fake. Yes, or is like, yes, these are not PSA 10s. They're more like PSA 6s. And we're gonna say they're PSA 10s, okay?
Turns out, all those paintings were real after all. Problem solved.
Wonderful, wonderful. The mayor shall be so pleased.
Sure.
Was Professor Shiftaker happy to change his mind?
He wasn't initially, but he came around in the end.
Oh, my lord. This is not right.
Trust me, I've done much worse.
We shall burn in hell for this.
Here's hoping.
Here. The mayor asked me to give you this.
Oh, thank you.
We use a trash can for once. What is it? Yes, that's so corrupt. That's how it is with, politics. I phoned thank you right for my city elections once, but I say less about that, the better. He got 2% votes, fortunately. That's kind of funny, frankly.
You good, girl?
There, lemon. There, it's fine.
What are you doing?
Come here, do you have any side missions I can do? Doesn't look like it, so we need to go camp out for a bit. This is not my outfit. This isn't either. I deleted my outfit again. I have to get it back. Oh, man, this game sometimes. I don't know why it just deletes my outfits. But can I do it here? Can I change my clothes here? Probably not.
It's time to let women vote.
Hello, welcome.
Now what's going on in here?
I think I can. Let me just head back to camp.
All right then, but if there was anything in there that caught your eye, I have a feeling you'll be back.
Speaking of voting.
You're walking away from history, you fools! Women and men both deserve to decide the future. This is meant to be the land of liberty? But somehow, I am not free to vote? Who says that? Look me in the eye and tell me I am not the equal of any man you ever met.
Morning, dear.
You, my friend, what do you think about women's suffrage?
Women voting? Sure, why not?
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a true progressive.
Anyone dumb enough to want to vote, I say go for it.
Oh, a cynic. How dull for you. I do hope you grow out of it, young man. It's so unappealing.
Unappealing is what I do best.
I remember when there was an article about a guy who was playing Red Dead 2, and he recorded himself, like, tying up and killing that woman. And people got mad about it. I mean, like, it's a video game. Who cares what you do on Edma? Like, people got mad about that he did that on, like, stream and stuff like that. I think it was stream. I think he recorded a video and posted it. People got mad at him for doing that and saying, like, how he was sexist and stuff like that. No, like, bro, it's a video game. Relax. People would rather just send a woman in a game than an IRL. Not like the media doesn't have enough to report on nowadays. So they focus on that stuff. If there's not enough to report on, enough to make you mad nowadays. Come on, bro. Never lodge.
I'm coming in. You're back.
I'm telling you, Dutch, this is the way to do this job. The
And that-
discussion will buy you all the time you need.
I don't like it.
It's the right plan. We've done the work. I've been in town, looking, watching, and waiting. I've tested it as well as I can. It's the right plan.
I know. I just... Between you and me, I'm nervous. I suppose that's it.
You're never nervous. That's been my job all these years.
I know.
Certain it will be done. Certain it can be done. Certain this is the only way I see we can do it. I've timed it out more than once.
Well, you're in here.
I can go to sleep for 20 hours. Really? No side missions? Are we gonna sleep for another 20 hours? Like a chicken without barbecue is kinda taboo to me. What? What are you talking about? No, Arthur, guess what we're gonna do? Guess what we're gonna do? What is this? Wrestling? What? No, Arthur, guess what we're gonna do? You're unable to sleep so you have to wait from successful sleeps? What? Come on, bro. I've been checking my fries right now and there's no barbecue. I don't like barbecue sauce, by the way. I prefer buffalo and ranch. Barbecue's too sweet.
Arthur, get over here. What do you want?
Oh, don't be like that.
This is a good one. Yeah, it always is with you. Until we start getting shot at.
Well, have you ever been shot at by a cow?
Whose cows?
This drunken rancher up at Hill Haven Ranch. He's such a flop that we could take a whole marching band up there and steal, and he still wouldn't wake up. And he's a son of a bitch. He said unkind things about me.
He ain't all bad then.
I owe you after last time. This could be my make good.
I don't know.
I need you. You know those two bastards that buy stolen livestock.
Sure, I know them. I don't like them.
I'll give you 60% of the take.
How many cows?
I don't know, small herd, I guess. 20 maybe?
20, huh? Come on.
60% of the tank ain't bad.
So where's this ranch?
Right in the middle of Scarlet Meadows, just past the road's turnoff.
Hey! So how'd you find out about this place?
I've been hanging around the saloon and roads a bit.
Roads?
Yeah, the barkeep there gossips like a fishwife. And a couple of times he's mentioned how this rancher's a fall-down drunk these days. Sounds like he don't know his ass from his armpit half the time.
You sure you ought to be hanging around roads after everything that happened?
What do you mean?
I mean, it ain't gonna do your health no good if they find out you ride with us.
Nah, it's fine. I was never there at the same time as you boys, and they'd never reckon on a distinguished old fella like me running with a bunch of reprobates.
Well, just be careful. How old are you, anyway?
Well, let's just say I was born sometime between the fall of '49 and the fall of Rome. And my second wife always used to describe me as ageless, though she did leave me for a younger man.
Maybe we should cut you open. Count the rings of whiskey.
Now, I'm ready for my retirement, though. Let me tell you.
You've been pretty much retired from the moment I met you.
I mean the tropics, the real deal. What Dutch is talking about. That's why I jumped on this opportunity. The sooner we get enough money to leave, the better. Dancing girls with flowers in their hair, warm sand, cold beer.
That's how I'm gonna see out my days.
Well, I'll
We're gonna
believe
put up
it
this
when
way.
I see it.
All right.
Do you think I could be a pretty girl with a flower in my hair?
Don't want the horses flopping around outside the window. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Remind me of how I ordered strips several days ago and they gave me legs.
Look over there.
The hell? Who are these clowns?
I don't know. This is the first time I ever seen anyone else here. Let's sneak up closer.
What? Where the hell you going?
I think I got a plan.
No, that I got a plan that works for Dutch. Doesn't work for you, Uncle. Oh, so we're getting lag again. They're just missing a flower. Oh, you're so kind.
Said he was a drunkard. You said that we could play the fiddle and we wouldn't wake him.
I was talking in a metaphor. Now hurry up.
Oh, what's a metaphor?
Yes, that's a metaphor.
You're a son of a bitch. That ain't one. Now get back to looking out. And shut up.
So, what now? I thought you had a plan.
I ain't so sure now.
Christ, I'll take care of him. You hear that?
It ain't.
Shit.
Cute. Hopefully they didn't hear that.
Well, come on. You better break the padlock. My lock-picking skills ain't what they used to be.
What a surprise.
That was loud.
Yeah, well, we ain't got time. You said he ain't gonna wake up and we ain't seen him yet. I'll get him out. Right up next to the house to keep him from running off on us. Come on. Keep moving. Go, go! Let's go. Yeah, yeah! Move it. Move it up. Move. Up, up. Yeah.
Look out!
What the hell? I'm being robbed. Damn you, goddamn robbers!
Shit! He knocked himself
Ah. I shot him. Was I not supposed to shoot him? That's... Ah, then. Wasn't this punishable by death back in the day? Stealing somebody else's livestock? I'm pretty sure it was.
This don't seem to be going right. Let me help out.
Come on.
We're tired than diapers. What John's doing? Get with the... Get with the program. Go. I can? Why can't you?
Yo-ho! Whoa.
Are we soft locked? Oh no, they got him. Okay, cool. Hey.
Well, hey there. What you got?
Cattle.
Well, I can see that. Whose cattle?
Yours now, if the price is right.
Well, I can give you $50.
Okay. $50 each times 20 cattle.
No, 50 total. This is old Squeer's cattle. He knows me. I can't do better than that. I'll have to move him right away.
We'll take 200, friend.
But I got costs.
150.
75 and not a dollar more.
100, and I don't shoot you.
So menacing. Clyde, pay your friend here. Bye now. Be careful out there. This is nasty country.
There. Don't forget to put some in the pot.
Oh, of course. Like I told you, easy.
Sure, I guess.
I'm headed home. You coming?
Nah, I'll see you later.
Thanks for the help with this, Arthur.
Nice mission brief. My weekend will be shortened and I'm feeling crap when I wake up.
That'll do it. Now, quick. Shoot the lock or pick it open. Thank you for that, friend. I don't have no money, clearly, but maybe I know something of interest. Hear about the gunsmith in Rhodes? He got some bad business going on in his basement. At least that's the word.
Interesting. Get on quick. 2 are easier to spot than 1.
You think I'd check that out real quick. I also do need to find the 3rd spot for the serial killer. Let me get real quick. This was on your Valentine. We did the one near Rose, the last one. Up. I think there it says. Study that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a girl.
That Burial Biller. We've gone about an hour and a half. Oh, is this the veteran? Oh, this is one of my favorite side missions.
Slow up now.
If this is the veteran, this is one of my favorite side missions.
Yes?
Oh, maybe not.
Can I help you?
Hey.
This is not the veteran.
Chum.
Chum?
Do you want an autograph or a photograph?
I'm sorry?
People often get nervous, but there's really no need to. I'm just a normal guy who, well, happens to be very famous.
Okay. Who are you?
Jeremy Gill.
Who?
The famous fisherman. I've written a lot of books. I'm in the newspaper all the time. Here's one from the New Hanover Gazette from a few years back. And this is a book I wrote. Huh? I wrote it.
Good for you.
You really don't know who I am? Well. Nice to meet you.
You too. Arthur.
Sure you don't want a photo?
Not right now.
Oh. You know, mothers, they often offer me their daughters.
Just for a photograph?
No, to marry. But I say no. I'm married to the fish.
Huh. So, you're famous for fishing?
Very.
And that pays well?
Pretty well. What I mostly do is send fans stuffed fish.
Stuffed fish?
Yeah. Here, let me show you. Come with me.
And you're selling these?
Yes. How many do you want? If you get 3, we could do a photograph. Together, like actual friends.
I'm fine. It's sort of ridiculous.
Listen, Chum, people love it. And I could sell even more fish if I had them. It helps them to know that out there's some man fighting with Neptune on a daily basis and winning.
Okay.
But I can't catch enough of them. And there's really good money in this.
I'll fish a little.
You do? Well, in that case, send them to me. Of course, not if they're too rotten. Do you like that bass? I'd sell this for $50. I'd give you 15.
Send you fish.
Ooh, my card and a map.
Well, maybe I shall.
Only the decent ones. They have to be at least 24 inches in length and 10 pounds in weight. No one wants to imagine Jeremy Gill catching a tiddler. There's no money in tiddlers.
So I hear.
This is a legendary fish one. I am also not doing this one. I thought this was the veteran. The veteran was the one I liked. But no, I'm not gonna catch the legendary fish. I don't care for that. Sorry. We're a little bit laggy up in here. Just a little bit, just a little laggy. Ooh, thank kongdebiekanl. Number reach. Mighty game, mighty game.
Hey, move it! Yeah. Faster.
Climb. Get a lot breath.
Easy now.
I know you're close.
Hey.
I feel you tickling my britches. Goddamn Chinaman. Tell me this map will have sweet juniper and boiled Satan. You scared me.
Boiled Satan? Yeah, I get that a lot. So, what's that you got there?
You ain't interested in no scrap paper. It's nothing. Just something for wiping and sniffing in the night. Yeah. Well, I got to go now.
Hey, why the hurry, partner?
I got a hot tail. Don't you follow me now.
This is as nice as I'm gonna ask. Hand it over. Now.
Ain't no one.
What? Oh, he's mine.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. Easy.
Right begin, right and follow. Would be a little disrespectful, sorry.
Oh, Jesus. This so sick trend.
It's 34, 32. What was that number? 634, 32. 634, 32. Here, Valentine. Yeah, Sprouts. Yeah. Well, there's not a Ethereum. We're in line for minerals. You can look at large stones the same way again. ID game. Where's my Ratha's roof storage? It's my bad. You get the rails on both sides but a roof. I assume it's because of hail. On top of, like, you know, just to protect from, like, rain and stuff like that. Oh, the game's having fun. I may have to restart the game, guys. No.
You looking for trouble?
You save and restart the game. It's really not liking right now. Oh, is responding to both the days. Damon, that's not yellow. In the highlight, we good.
Easy there.
You guys ready for spooky times? It's stinking. They don't have my light. Art of mystery, Blackwater police believe they have discovered another Oldenburg case, a ghostly find in lower Montana River. Found a dead man. Dear Miss Editor, I must say I'm alarmed by the paucity of coverage. Your oddest journal is dedicated to the recent killings in the region. The perpetrator of these crimes is clearly a man of great intelligence, power, and no small amounts of cunning. He represents a clear and present danger to all readers of your publication wasn't and most probably to the writers of it as well. I was used to being to treat him and his creations with the reverence they deserve. God help us all. Yours, the concerned citizen. Oops. My dear Edmund, what has gotten into you of late? Our dinners together were such a pleasure to me have become a terrible stain. You appear at times tired, distracted, febrile, and agitated, and sometimes all those things at once. It was a mistake for you to have ever leaked out of home. By proving your decision to forego marriage in order to spend more time with me, I did not envisage it would be this kind of company. Maybe a wife is what you need after all. Your kindly neighbor has informed me of your comings and goings from your rooms at all hours of the night. And then there's a close friendship your mother doesn't know about. I hope your taste and companionship has improved in the past years, but I shall keep an open mind. I should like an explanation of all this from you presently, your loving and concerned mother. P.S. I hope you're eating and sleeping and taking the laudanum Dr. Finkel's gave you. That should improve your nerves somewhat. A very murder mystery. Poor girl. Bill Whipping's his wife over Karen. Oh no, man. Me like show away. I'm scared.
Have you come for me? Or was this all nasty surprise? Or maybe it's both. Maybe it is a nasty surprise, even though you knew I was going to be here. Which is it?
The lantern isn't on. There, yeah.
You should think about that. Save yourself thinking about what's about to happen. Now, I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be nice and fun. I mean, it'll be fun for me, but it won't be nice for you.
Wasting my time.
Oh, pushover, aren't you, buddy? Besides the fact that she just murdered a bunch of people, but you know. I don't know how this dude deals with the smell. It's probably gonna smell awful in this room. Anyways, we're gonna see the Undertaker, my friend Push Rider. I'm gonna see the Undertaker, my friend. Be real quiet, Master.
That jolted me.
Found that Which fella? Put him on the floor and let's take a look at him. Fella been...
Back.
Well, it ain't nothing nice. A lot of folk disappeared
Come on,
over
knife.
the past few years. This sick son of a bitch, well, he ain't right in the head. That's so. Head over to the cellar of that broke-down shack on the road to the falls. See for yourself. Okay, come on, you.
My name is Edmund. Edmund Lowry Jr. And you'll remember that, my friend.
I'm sure I shall. You are a frightening fella.
Oh, I'll behave, sir. I'll behave as expected.
Well, you better. And I'll get you a lawyer, don't you worry about that. You get in that cell, calm as you be. Get him off me! Oh, thank you. Thank you. My lord. What a monster.
Damn, Moz, he's just a little silly.
Someone head up to his cabin. Think he killed quite a few. Oh, there's a lot of sick bastards out there. Here. Here's some money for your trouble. Thank you, sir. Where's a deputy when you need one?
He may have killed his previous deputy. I can nail?
My friend! You there?
Nope.
Yeah? What do you want?
Do I look like a coward to you? I mean, obviously I do, because I look like that milksop there, but 'tis no matter. Can you help?
Maybe.
See? Even he is sick of hearing your nonsense, you afterthought of a child. I apologize, sir, for his smell. Why don't we come back here? To somewhere more conducive to displays of utter gallantry and deep-seated inadequacy.
Well, what did you have in mind?
Shoot a bottle off my head, like William Tell.
This is getting silly.
Very silly. The man is a moron.
Shoot one off mine instead.
I'm the brave one.
I'm not scared.
I'm a good shot, but...
I won't even flinch.
I don't want to hurt you, boys.
Oh, I can't lose.
Either I'll prove my masculinity or die and be spared his company. Come, sir, please.
Okay, then. Listen.
I shoot them
just make
both.
sure everyone knows you asked me to do this.
Of course, of course, of course.
You boys are ridiculous.
Okay.
That was fun. What was? I feel like we didn't even do anything.
Oh, of course you didn't. We all know you're hardly sentient at all.
Another round, smaller bottles, sir. Please.
What?
I don't know.
Please, this creature is unbearable. He needs silencing.
I'll do my best. As long as she witnesses that I'm doing this under duress.
Oh, you boys are so silly.
Ready? There it goes! Now I'll stand on one leg.
Me too. You keep shooting, sir, and this time you kill the beast. He emerged fully formed from the swamps. Helen!
Silence, you blackguard. Sir, shoot the wretch. Ready? Bravo! Now do one while I hop.
Do one while I turn somersaults. Shoot me.
Oh, give me the gun. Let me shoot him. For all mankind.
I think me and the lady have had had enough.
Oh, I don't blame you, sir. This man's tongue, I would run too if I could. Here, for your skills and talents.
Oh, thank you.
Now, brother, I am going to walk Helen home. Don't follow us. She has an elderly aunt, and I fear the sight of you could finally finish her off.
Helen, is this creep bothering you?
You two, come along.
Oh, no, there aren't two. There's me and the lizard man. Please, my angel, do not aggregate us both together.
Boys, you are too much.
No, my sweet.
Oh, right. That was a fun mission. That was silly.
Welcome to Smithfield.
Hope you had enough of your antics already. I certainly have.
Howdy. After a trim? Got something in mind? Fine job like this is a walking advertisement.
I can do the extra clean shaven now.
Damn near a work of art. Well, bet you're glad you stopped by.
Thank you. Really. I'm sorry.
Ooh, my guns are dirty.
Hey there, fella. Like they say,
Watch yourself.
Tell me, how are you?
When Markiplier played this game, he played the whole game without doing this once. He never once cleaned his guns.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, bro, Markiplier, when he played this game on, like, his channel, he missed so much. He, like, sped through the game. It's kind of annoying to watch. He never concluded the stuff with Mrs. Downs. He never concluded the stuff with, Brother Dorkins and the sister. He never did the stuff with Penelope Braithwaite and Bow. He never did the stuff with, Mary Linton. He never finished that. There's so much he never did.
What can I do for you?
Ooh, $350. You, Mr. Kilgore, I am very much doubt you read the literary pages, but the story of Boy Talloy's Foul Ventures has been quite a sensation. The Wild West may have been tamed, but the appetite for tales of it has not. The book, of course, is terrible, and tried, but Chef Ryan had hagiography and a horrible man, but it is selling like hotcakes.
Had a fella try to pass
The
off
best
some
thing about
junkie
writing
as a
about...
ticket. You believe that?
Hi, Jeff Ramsey. And the best thing about writing about saints is that they are dead, thank the good Lord. A wise man once told me the joy of gunslinging was that it was win-win. You get freedom or glory. Jolly can have all the freedom, I'll take the glory, and you can have the satisfaction of knowing the truth behind a famous lie. Maybe Calloway has the glory and I have the freedom. I can't quite decide. Either way, he's dead. Thank you again, good lord, and half of the proceeds of his nonsense dissemination are yours. Neon Lamine. Let's see, Kilgore. I could have wished for better fruits from our unconventional partnership. The works hanging in our gallery are quite rightly authenticated, and that grumpy little man from New Haven has acquired some humility.
It's a decent town, but boy, would I like a vacation from this place.
Excellent. I do hope you might be willing to work with me again. Many men of more secure positions than yours would be desperate to do desperate things to be in good graces of the mayor and to use an Americanism. I feel I still have some ships to cash. I trust you understand my meaning. As before, come to the back of Mayo residence one night and Jean Marc will let you again. Your friend, Henry
Glad to
Lemieux.
see some decent folk back. So long.
That's another thing. When Markiplier played this game, he never did any side missions either. He only did the story. Like I said, it's kind of annoying to watch. I'm trying to do as many side missions as I can before we move on to Chapter 5, because Chapter 5 you won't be able to do any. It took me the wrong way.
Glorious.
Mr. Mason?
And fall off!
Morgan.
Careful.
You want to be careful up here. Land is real treacherous. Sure. Real treacherous. I've been here before.
Have you?
Yes. Funny how things turn out. Never quite how you expect, is it?
No, I don't suppose it is.
What you shooting?
Eagles. You know, the images, they really are beautiful. All thanks to you. I'd be some poor creature's bad meal by now, many times over, but for you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Please, step away from the cliff edge.
I'm trying to get an eagle. There.
Yeah, they're beautiful. But unlike you, they can fly.
Too true. You really must think I'm a buffoon, don't you? You think I'm such a dimwit I'd just slip off the edge of a cliff?
No, but, well, maybe a little.
Please, sir. I'm dense, but not that dense. This area is quite safe. Quite. Oh!
Ah! Damn!
You're right. I am that much of a buffoon. Give me a hand, please. Put me out of my misery.
Come here.
Oh, dear. Oh, thank you. You know what? Bugger the eagles, I'm going home. You know, I really did get some amazing pictures, thanks to you. And somehow, I haven't quite broken my neck.
You take care.
And you too, sir. Sorry for all the trouble. Oh.
Is that the last of those missions? Guess that's it. I just watched the most tough Chinese edit ever. What does that mean? Okay. It deleted my outfit again!
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have to go fix that. I don't know why it keeps deleting my outfits. It's weird. Oh, this game's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my girl.
Be killing.
Yeah. You done good, girl.
Evilite.
Yeah, you good, girl? Slow up now. Yep. Yeah.
Now where's his on fire? He's got fire heaves.
You alright,
He goes so fast that our hooves are on fire.
Yeah, there's a girl. Yeah.
Hey, who's that?
Arthur, dumbass.
Good to see you back, Arthur.
Get some rest, girl.
You know how the crash fires were set during the Wild West? Because skiing Mothra was too fast.
This is the way to do this job. The distraction will buy you all the time you need. I don't.
Asian Uma Mesame.
The right plan. We've done the work. I've been in town, looking, watching, and waiting. I've tested it as well as I can. It's the right plan. I know. I just.
That's why I deleted it. Why is this on my horse? Okay. Near me wants to see me again. I'll marry what fools we were, what fools me I am. So Marion, the awful daddy who is taken to drink, which unsurprisingly ain't improved him a whole lot. What a foul pitch he is, taking to hawking off family heirlooms and cursing the world for it. Still a suck-up guy. Now Mr. Litton has passed away. I wonder what he wants for his daughter. Funny thing is, I love her and yet I am bad lots. Old daddy is a good, uptight man, and yet he treats his daughter like a possession to be mistreated and abused as he see fit. Strange creatures, men. I don't know. All I know is that I love her and she loves both, but she both loves and detests me. It never worked before and it won't ever work now, yet it gnaws at me. The idea, it gnaws at me like a sickness. I'm gotta give all that nonsense up. I'm an outlaw, a murderer, and man with a code different to the ordinary folk. Mary ain't going to be for my word. Went to vaudeville show in town, dancing from plans, quite a business. What is wrong with me? Do I really think I can retire someplace nice and live a normal life otherwise? Am I big enough adult to believe that is possible? My lord and I have done everything. I went to a ball like a fool in a fairy tale. The mayor, Saint Denis Dutch, got us invited to Old Senior Bronte, and we were and off we trooped. Trussed up like turkeys for Thanksgiving and waxed and polished and creamed too. Within an inch of our lives, Bronte did not mingle with other guests, but lorded over the place like a Roman emperor deciding who'd have killed for fun. Place was full of dryish lunatics, liars, and clowns. The thing was kind of fun. Managed to not get into too much trouble. And may have some business. Opportunities on account of inquiries there. We shall see, I guess. Seeing Bill dressed up like an ambassador and awkward as a schoolgirl was one of the funniest moments of my life. Met Evelyn Miller, the writer. Which is amazing for Dutch. Met the mayor. Dutch and Hosea seem to think this dump is a world of possibilities. They want to look into the bank and some other business opportunities. We shall see. As long as we can keep ahead of the Pinkertons and Mr. Cornwall and the rest of them for a while, maybe we shall be okay. Met that writer Evelyn Miller in the street. He remembered me from the party. Apparently my prey crime did not go entirely unnoticed. Better to keep my head down a little bit better. He introduced me to a couple of Indians, father and son. Son angry, father with an air of what exactly? Of something both impressive and frightening and kind about him. A green man defeated by powers and metal forces, I do not know, but his eyes, is there a man here? Spoke to me. Somehow read out then seems they like us. Our problems that have gilded with this Cornwall his foul empire. We shall see how this pans out. Kieran, the poor kid we spared from O'Driscoll's gangs up in the mountains, is dead. Killed by the bastards. He saved my life and I could not save his. They chopped his head off and tried to kill the lot of us. Miss Adler fought braver than any of us. She is driven by powerful forces I can scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess. I feel like an animal living out in the mud here. Whole place gives me the creeps. That choice the artist dressed as a street walker trying to flee from a sword man he's offended fleeing to the South Seas. I wonder if we'll see him there. Met this fella, Algernon Wasps. Not sure how to describe him, but I won't forget him anyway. I cannot do him justice, different kind of feller, but he says he'll pay good money for a sword of feathers and eggs. And whatnot for his creations of various rich women. Give me a listing of things he wants. Helped Mr. Race to take another picture, this time of wild horses. He gave me a beautiful print of one of the wolves that nearly ate down. Take medicine to that creepy pair as they poison themselves something proper. They survive, but I doubt they'll make it much longer, like a pair of circus clowns. Only that weird sketch he gave me is worth a lot of money, and Charles is a famous artist. Seems those of us who thought Angelo Bronte was a lizard and C was right. Lem has thought he was a gentleman, thief, eager to help us on our merry way was wrong. Bastard sent us into a trap in town, told us to rob a trolley station, no money, but the entire police force waiting for us. Ash nearly died. Lenny fought real hard, the kid is good in the fight, and saved us. That's just pointing some big escape for us. Us and Grandmaster Plan. Everything we are attempting here seems troubled. I hope we can get out here alive. Why not does it seem likely? Dutch is raging about Bronte's deception or betrayal or whatever quite it was. Dutch doesn't like being made a fool of, even Micah with all his teasing and needless needling plays. Real cool with Dutch. I would not want to be Bronte right now. Cannot see Dutch letting this pass. This time Ella Racing seemed to be obsessed by getting eaten by alligators. Again, he managed to survive just much more by luck than by judgment. Went to teach Mr. Bronte a lesson, taught him something, I guess. Taught him alligators have a nasty way about him. That's a storm between his dreams of escape and his need to prove something or other. I don't quite know what, not sure he does. Wants us to make one last big haul of cash, then flee for Tahiti, retire and become farmers. Where the heck is Tahiti? I guess they don't have Pinkertons there, at least. All in years we dreamed of being rich, being ranchers in virgin lands in the West. Now it's bananas and coconuts and long boat rides. Guess anywhere the train can get to, the law can get to. Dutch probably has it right. This country really don't want hope like us no more. Promotion Ocean places going to law-abiding and decent adult rigid until folks have frozen themselves into nothingness. The people in the city are worse and more desperate than the nastiest gunslinger I ever met. They'd shoot you in the back and make you pay for your own funeral. They throw crap at you for sport. They walk past the lost through starving like they can't see them, keeps them feeling sick. But I'm sure it's nothing. This dang swamp ain't natural. A virile Bronte. And a fight with a drunk giant with a tiny head. Yes, that's what happened. Brother was strangling a barkeep who had turned off his liquor supply, part of some circus act. The show was run by a woman, Marjorie, I think. She's missing a tiny magician. It's Hosiala. He's run away into the woods, said if I saw him, I'd send him back to them. Nice to see Calloway and Levin. Calloway's still a drunken clown, having had me kidnap some old adversary, Slim Grant. They ended up shooting each other, and then Calloway turned on me. Less said, the better. But Levin has himself a book, and I will slide back into obscurity. Gunslinging ain't the life for me. I prefer good, honest killing with none of the pretensions. Found a little magician and reunited his odd family. Fella tried to give me the slur a few times, but in the end, seems they love each other even more than they hate each other. At least it was close. Want me to see their show sometime Saturday, and they say they'll reward me as soon as without me then, as they were broke now. Somehow got myself involved in the charming business of Saint Denis culture. The mayor, who knew we robbed me a while back, invited me over to his mansion again. Strange man, nice and awful, cynical and caring. Wants me to make his city thrive, doesn't seem to care how he goes about it. Threatened me in order to make me threaten some art professor on his behalf. Why? So the art professor will verify that a bunch of paintings ain't the forgery he believes. They're genuine article he thinks they are. Nor to fill people with joy that they are looking at a real work of genius. That was a weird sentence. Not a good copy of a work of genius. Yes, I was pretty confused by the whole thing, but I did as I was bid to, and the professor changed his mind once he saw I would be happy to turn his mind into nothingness. Then an awful fellow who will send me money if I send him fish, so he can send others the fish pretending he caught them so they can pretend they caught them while fishing with them. At least I think that's it. Either way the man was Jeremy Gill was dreadful. On yet another body, some maniac is killing these people for sport. Guess I'm gonna go pay him a visit. Ben and William named Edmund Lowry. Took a bite of the sheriff from Valentine after he knew he'd kill me. He jumped the sheriff. I killed them. Nasty bastard he was. Literally penalties though aren't quite what they were. Names were so ridiculous I didn't begin to try and remember them. What they were, Greek or Latin or gibberish. Pair of twins dead keen on assaulting each other and hitting each other to impress a woman. I'd done lots of stupid things to impress women, but this was ridiculous. I ended up being William Tell. I think they was college boys. Guess education ain't nothing. Guess education ain't always the answer to mankind's problems. Nice enough boys, but all those, heck. Saw Albert again, bored of fighting animals, he tried to fight gravity. Again, he somehow survived. I hope he will now retire from a life even more idiotic and dangerous than mine. And that's it. Shortcut. So see the mayor. Let us go see Lemieux.
Okay, my girl.
is like my dirty business. That's it. This is where I like go do some bounty hunting, when I want to go do some killing, when I want to go do some less than honorable business, we'll say. Wow. I guess we're gonna go beat another man to death, so. Probably not to death, but. I think we will kill somebody. I don't know. I don't remember too much about these mayor missions. I remember doing them, I just don't remember what they entailed. Did it turn day? I'm gonna lose it. It turned day, I can't believe it. Alright, well, I guess I can just DRF.
Ain't very proper of me, but I got saddle sores worse than a toad's back.
Ghost Rider. I'm do it again.
Oh, it's you.
I got his letter.
Mr. Arthur.
Sir?
Education is the most wonderful thing. It'll raise us higher and higher. Make civics and ethics less a work of dirty-minded pragmatists like me, and the calling of higher, better men.
Here, here.
Without it, we are savages. But with learning, why, in 50 years, man will put down his guns and start living a life of relentless purity.
Here, here.
But the rich can be so very self-absorbed.
How can I help?
You can't.
We need all our strengths. That's the point. We've gone over this.
Violence is never right.
I agree with you. But it's not violence. It's the mere threat of violence.
Against whom?
Oh. Against Hector Fellow's worst nature. To convince him to make good on his promise to help finance the library.
Who is he and where do I find him?
He's a newspaper man. And
He's leaving town on a coach, heading to his country estate because he doesn't like your heavy-handed approach.
Well, you certainly won't like my heavy-handed approach.
Thank you, Mr. Arthur.
Let's see,
You'll spot him on the road through the bayou. He has a red coach. So we are clear, I do not approve of this behavior.
I didn't ask. Hey, man.
Okay, girl.
The flashing.
Easy, whoa.
Bro, we do not need to be doing this.
Stop the coach.
Who the heck are you?
Hey, hold it. I'm getting in. Okay, drive. What the hell do you want? Mr. Fellows, ain't it? Charity, sir. And an appeal to your better nature. This is most impudent. Oh, no, it's not most impudent. Trust me, buddy. I can get a whole lot more impudent. But this is a good cause for a wealthy man such as yourself. The chance to add some dignity to all that wealth. Dignity? By helping to finance a library in town. Think of the prestige, sir. Oh, get out of my carriage. But the mayor... Mayor? The mayor is a crook. Me too. And I'm a real crook. I will not be bullied by you, sir. Get out of here. Oh, I'm sorry, was that? Yes, I'd like to finance a library for the common good. I didn't hear you. Yeah. What was that? Please! All right! All right! There. You see? That wasn't difficult. You know, they say it's better to give than to receive. And certainly in the case of a beating, I know that's true. Now, the mayor awaits your check, sir. Been a pleasure. There's a good man in there. Let him live a little more. Driver, hold up. As you were. Drive on.
Not really driving that fast. It's like you said. Not really driving too fast. Be still though. I guess you would want to hang out in the back of the car. In the back of a car while it's driving, right? Even if it's not driving very fast. It still could lead in like major injury. Well, it's an opportunity for him to hit his head on every plank of fence on the way.
mister. I think you got me mixed up with someone.
No. I never forget a face. Never. Enjoy spending your blood money.
Whatever you heard, it wasn't me. Honest.
You get away.
I tell you what. Those people got what was coming to them. Now get before I decide you got something coming too.
Hey.
And as I can hear that, but my brother is like screaming in the background.
God damn it, no!
I was probably shocked the first time I saw something like that.
He's parking too. Mr. Lemieux? Back, Mr. Lemieux?
Oh, Arthur, it's you. Come in.
Where's what's his name?
Jean-Marc, he's a little histrionic. I'm worried that he's going to open his mouth and say things that aren't true to those vulgar Puritans at the newspaper. Well, perhaps true, but not the whole truth. Look at these beautiful books. This is magnificent. We'll bring this city back to life if it kills me, and it probably shall.
Yes.
I have 2 copies of this book. This is an old field guide. Might be of some interest to you, maybe not. But please have it. It's worth quite a bit.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Listen, Mr. Arthur, I'm sorry to ask this of you. You've done so much, but...
But what?
Jean-Marc. I'm afraid he's going to open his mouth and say things.
How do you mean?
Saying nasty things about the work that we have done together, for example.
Is that my business?
Oh, no. Of course not. He also found out some unsettling news about you. It's all scurrilous lies, of course. But...
What sort of news?
Oh, I do not talk about idle gossip. Please, I'm a public servant, and we are friends.
Where do I find him?
Well, he does live over on Rue de Zachary.
Rue de Zachary.
Thank you, Arthur.
Rue de Zachary? Rue de Zachary? Alright, Opera. Looks like we have to go kill Jean-Marc.
What the hell is your problem?
Your face!
Why you want to go and say those awful things about me, buddy? Best not to make a big drama of things. Come on, let's go see your boss. This is gonna hurt, but it's for the best.
Being in the mail house without being seen? talking about? I wasn't reported. What? What? What are you talking about? Stupido. Nah. Get too close.
Quick, Mr. Arthur, bring him around the back. Oh, Jean-Marc, I've missed you. I've missed you. What silly man we have been.
Yeah, he had a fall. He might be a little woozy.
Oh, the poor boy. Jean-Marc, can you hear me?
Where am I? Lemieux, what have you done?
Oh, you had an accident, Jean-Marc. Thank the Lord, our friend was there to find you.
Really, I don't remember so well.
No, Jean-Marc. Here. My brother, Jean-Marc. Well, we've been so... I promised to change.
I know.
What a silly misunderstanding. You see, the problem is principles will destroy us all.
Sure. As long as you two are friends again.
Yes. And you say you've changed, so we will run the city like men of honor, like you said.
Of course. We will strive to improve the city's moral backbone by any means available to us.
Within reason, yes.
Yes. Within my reason. Because I am the mayor, Jean-Marc. And I will save you from yourself. Because it's better to get something done than nothing at all, like you said.
Utterly corrupted, Lemieux. You've not changed at all. I've been supplanted in your esteem by a wanted murderer. You shame me.
No, sir. You shame me with your vain naivete. Oh, how I long for the luxury to have principles such as you. But I must actually do things.
I see now. You're lost to reason.
Yeah, and I see now that you're a horrible little wretch and a sinner yourself. Your sin is deluded vanity. Now, sir, I am afraid that you must kill him. I will pay you handsomely. And Jean-Marc, I will miss you. I really shall.
Kill him.
It must be so. Please.
You're not really going to kill me, are you?
Thought I might.
But all I did was love too much.
Love?
My duty.
Yeah, but you're running your mouth
leave you out of
about
it.
me, buddy. And him.
He'll betray you just like he's betrayed me. Lemieux is a foul rat. But I'm a man of my word. Let me live and I'll destroy him. And I'll make sure you're left well alone.
What do we think? Do we spare or kill him? What are we thinking? What are your thoughts? Do we spare or kill him?
Come on, please. Please, come on. You wouldn't shoot a sad little man, would you?
I might be a brute, but I'm not a paid killer. Get out of here. Don't mention me, boy.
I give you my
Baron.
word.
I guess that's all we can do for now, so I guess we can go see Dutch. And do the bank robbery quest.
Okay.
Right, right like this. Why do I have a bounty? Did it delete one of my outfits again? Ah, it sure did. Wow, that's so awesome and so cool that it just decides to just delete one of my outfits. I don't know why it does that, and I really don't like that it does that, and it makes me mad. Item the game, shall I? The game's in like a mood today. I don't know why. It's being a lot more moody than usual. I may have to restart it before we do this mission.
Out of the damn way.
You'll fix my outfits, then I have to restart the game, and then we'll do this. We'll do the final mission of this chapter.
This is the way to do this job. The distraction will buy you all the time you need.
I don't like it.
The right plan. We've done the work. I've been in town, looking, watching, and waiting. I've tested it as well as I can. It's the right plan.
I know. I just... I'm nervous. I suppose that's it.
You're never nervous. That's been my job all these years.
I know.
Not certain it will be done, but certain it can be done. I'm certain this is the only way I feel we can do it. I've found it out more than once.
Maybe restart the game one more time. Then we'll do this final mission. This is the last mission of Chapter 4. Found an A. Real.
Who's that? It's me. Good to see you back, Arthur.
The flashing. Sorry for the flashing. Sorry. I don't know why it does that. Hey, let's go see about this bait job.
I'm telling you, Dutch, this is the way to do this job. The distraction will buy you all the time you need.
Jim?
Look, the bank, Karen, Tilly, Abigail, I sent them all. They all say the same thing. There's no more than one armed guard. And the police? It's a city, there are police, but as far as we can tell, the patrols will all be going this way when Abigail and I cause the diversion. That's the opportunity.
What do you think, Arthur? I don't see we have a lot of choice. We linger around here, we know we're dead. But the plan? We got a decent bunch. We know how to fight. The city cops don't seem so tough as long as we move fast. I reckon doing it in the day with a distraction. If that's what Jose is saying, it's as good a plan as any.
I think I agree.
We do it at night. There's the drama of just getting into the bank. Can't do that silently. They'll pick us off far easier.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Every plan is a good plan if we execute it properly. Every problem we had was because we did not execute properly. Even Blackwater, from my understanding.
You're right. Let's rob this bastard. Everyone get some rest. We ride out in the morning. Look smart. Travel light.
Wow, he's T-posing.
You got everything, Arthur?
Sure.
So, we rob ourselves a bank, and within 6 weeks, we're living life anew in a tropical idyll, spending the last of our days as banana farmers. Let's get out of this godforsaken place and go rob ourselves a bank!
Let's go! Let's go!
Can I have my hat?
That whip, Mr. Matthews.
There.
Passing you.
This is it, gentlemen. The last one.
Where have we heard that before?
What has happened to you, John? You lost all your heart.
I'm just trying
How long
to
is this
stay
game?
real about all this.
It's a long game.
Oh, how I detest that word. So devoid of imagination.
How soon are we shipping out?
Soon as we get a passage organized. Boat down to Argentina and another around the Cape.
What about the money in Blackwater? We're just gonna leave that behind?
Forget that. It's gone. You all talk like it's the only goddamn money in the world. We're gonna take that and more. Take it from the people who take it from us. This isn't some hick-town $100 operation. This is a big city bank.
Right. With security, guards, police.
Hosea has done his reconnaissance. We've been over this. The plan. One last time. Hosea and Abigail draw out the police. We go in calm and fast. Don and Lenny secure the front doors. Javier takes the side exit. Bill, Micah, and Charles control the crowd. Me and Arthur deal with the bank manager and vault. Got it?
Got it.
Yeah. Got it. Good. All right, that's enough talk.
Gentlemen, let us go ahead.
How long do you need?
Not long. 15 minutes or less. You'll know by the noise. Any problems? See you in camp.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Right on.
Yeah.
Everybody know the drill. We head in hard, stay calm. They won't be expecting us. Any minor trouble, head back to camp. We'll leave in a few days. You good, Bill?
Sure. Then right on with Charles. We don't want to be seen heading in like some posse of country outlaws.
This is it, cowboys. One more time.
One more time.
Let's ride. Ah!
My horse is the coolest horse here. Also the fastest.
Calmly does it, fellas. Act normal. There's Bill. Let's hitch up here.
Better for the flashing.
Robbing thieves, it ain't no crime at all. Folk like this, they stole what this country could have been. Stay cool, fellas. Act natural. Wait for Hosea to do his thing.
This had better work. Looks like there's law over the other side.
Have a modicum of faith, John, will you please? Soon as we get
Will you
out,
kindly?
load everything onto the wagon here.
An interesting suit, Bill. Plaid.
He is a true artist.
Artiste.
Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen!
I don't think this calls for a vote. You don't want to do this. Well, that's a little childish, isn't it? I'm never with you. Don't worry, just plain
Don't you? You're throwing your life away.
Okay, now then, Arthur, would you please have Senior Bank Manager here open up the vault?
I figure that mask is terrifying.
Open the vault, come on! Are you dealing with our friend here or not? I need the combination for these safes.
Tell us the combination.
Got it.
Okay, now, what's the second number?
72. All right, should be one more number.
Last number. Come on.
54. Okay, I'm here.
54.
Holy shit, they weren't joking. Would you look at that?
Get out of here. We got trouble. Looks like the law.
Come on, let's go.
No, we did one safe. We really did one safe. What do you mean?
Think we got a problem out here.
Come out! It's over!
Shit, Abigail.
Dutch!
Where's my mask?
Out here! Get out here now!
Someone must have squealed.
Never should have gone after Bronte, Dutch.
Mr. Milton, let my friend go. Or folks, they are gonna get shot unnecessarily.
Your friend? Why would I do that?
Come on, Milton.
It's over. No more bargains. No more deals.
Mr. Milton, this is America. You can always cut a deal.
I've given you enough chances.
Come on. No! God damn it!
There's your deal, Dutch.
Hosea. God damn it!
I am reloading! Are these enemies infinite? Probably.